Alright peeps, welcome back to Lemon Canyon with the Lemon Canyoneers. In the last episode we left a gaping hole in our big dam here. Now with this mild predicament I left myself with, we still have 0 bloody metal blocks in there. Although once again we do have the smelter up and running now, so we are potentially making some metal blocks, providing we get some logs on the gun. Now let me pause the game while I explain what I've done in preparation for this episode. Priorities are all set. We're maximum prioritising this bad lad, this tree chopper. We've got the path reinstated so we can get all this wood in. I've deleted this bad lad because there is an entire metal block sitting there, so that can get picked up. We don't need this. This is an overspill. Not concerned about that in the slightest, considering we've got a bad tide in the way in 1.7 days. I've went and unpaused every farmhouse in this resourceful settlement here, and they're all set to pick all of this up. New hour in the pit. I've got one maximum priority jobby, and it's this big dam, because we're overtopping, and if the badwater gets in here, I don't want to be overtop badwater into the bloody river, you know? Look at all this greenery there, we need to keep green. And as for the Limon overlook over here, I do have one thing that I forgot to do when I done this whole upgrade system on the badwater repulsion system here. Could try and say system again, couldn't I? I forgot to put bloody any floodgates on here, so we're going to have to whap 2 floodgates on there with a maximum priority. Because I figured when that goes down to 0 there, there's only 1 block of height here. So it's just going to immediately piss out an entire block of water there, which is keeping all this green, and we really cannot be having that. Not in cycle 19 we can it anyway. And once the beavers have got these floodgates in, they're going to head over here and start chopping these trees down via this lumberjack flag, and then continue all the way down to here, where they're going to plug up this opening with a handy dandy sluice. Right, without further ado, let's resume the game. See if we've got any builders. No, we don't. We need 33 jobs over here. How are we looking elsewhere? 20 jobs over here. 6 jobs over here. I'm going to send 10 beavers from the Limon overlook over to the resourceful settlement. And I'm going to send 6 beavers over from the pit. Oh, now before I forget, let's get this big blotch of the skyline out the way. Big on wood. Look at that, we've got 70 logs and 21 planks sitting there. We'll get this up in no time. Ooh, we've got no workers. We've got no builders. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Please go be builders. Okay, your maximum priority jobs now as well. Oh no. What? What? I was about to pause 4 of these. Well, if I pause 4 of these, I should get 3 builders if naught else. 2 builders? Or 3 builders. We got a late joiner there. Oh, not great, not great. But to be fair, once we get the water all full up, I'll pause a fair few of these, get them all gone. Now, another thing we're going to do this episode is something that I have not done before in Timberborn. I'm going to get all 3 of these districts here stable. And I think the best place to start is over here in the Limon overlook. We'll probably need more than 4 water pumpers, didn't we? To say the very least. But why don't we make sure we still get all of the depth on it, because they are deep water pumpers. And we'll just start platforming out. So why don't we have ourselves a little bit of a speedy old platform job here? Should be a fun one. We've got the old water pumping solution. The new water pumping solution. V2. There's a little V and all if you want to classify right angles as V's. And sorry, I had to change the camera angle a few times getting in there because there's a few deep holes and I put some cheaty little platforms on there. Although the platforms are still probably more expensive than the extra 3 platforms. And look, we're barely keeping up with water. Oh, you know what I should do? Since we're spilling over here, I should unpause this fella. Get in there, kick him! Get in there and start... Ooh, what are you doing? You need to be maximum priority! That's something I didn't do in my little checklist in the heat earlier. You need to be running an hour because I just clocked 41%. That's more like it. Well, no, that's not more like it. That's more like it. Get up to 100% there. Back to making this Limon Overlook district self-sufficient. There's no point slurping up all the water. I've only got 1 large tank to put it in, is there? Let's upgrade this storage with a little liquid annex here. And see, this should be a tidy little view. I shouldn't have to move the camera here, so we should be able to do a nice little speedy up bit. Middle clicked right at the end. Then snuck the camera. But I went a bit overboard, slightly, but look, this is the MiGly Plays channel, it's what we do. It's what we do. Oh, morning, beavers! We've got a 23-day bad tide! Zigroy, what do you think of that, mate? I don't think Zigroy's well impressed with that, like, I don't think he's happy at all. How do we get on with the big dam? It's not even in. We haven't even got a metal block in. What are you doing over here? Yee! You've got a place to store your metal blocks right across the street. What on earth are you doing, pal? There's grafters in here. He's at least making bait. We've got these built, but there's no bait going on. Rip it up! You've got the storage. Rip it up, pal. You've got 2 of yous in here. You just need to be getting it out the ground, because there's bad water. Oh, speaking of bad water, let's keep these on for a little bit. We may as well slurp up all the good water we can while we're here. He's already too far gone, unfortunately. I do want to keep these running because, let me show you, if we have a look around the corner here, you'll see we're still overtopping the dam. And I did have these automate to stop, but I'm going to leave them pumping until they absolutely run out of water and there's no left in there at all. But I got this done, I want to eat. There is one more thing I wanted to do on camera. I need to pop a little bit of dynamite there, and a little bit of dynamite there, and a little bit of dynamite there. And I'm going to have to come back and do another little bit of dynamite afterwards. So let's maximum prioritise those when we get round to them. Oh, speaking of maximum priority things, did these get in? They did! Yes! Oh, I completely forgot about those there. Ooh! I can't click through. I can't click through. I want to blow it up. Kaboom! Double kaboom. At that. Oh, 23 Ds. We need to slurp up all this water, like. How are we with storage? We still got a bit to go, however. Yeah, we still got a bit to go. Let's get a couple of these unpaused. Do we still have builders if I do that? We've still got 4 builders with DNR read. With DNR read. Ooh! I've just been sitting here wondering why are we flooding all of a sudden? And then I remembered it's a drought. So then this went up to 1. Let's get that. See if we can be cheeky and do a 0.95. Go on, water, start flowing out, and hopefully... Ooh, I need to take it down first. We can't be affording this doon time here. Get the water out! You know what, we'll put that up at a later date. Remind us if I forget. Oh, how we're coming along on the big old dam here. We've got a builder coming to hammer it in. Are you hammering the last bit in there? Go on, lad! Yes! I love it when I get run to the beavers doing that. Oh, right. So let's come over here, because I have a plan, to avoid this issue from continuing in the resourceful settlement. It does depend quite heavily on them actually picking up all the bait, like, I'm not gonna lie. They need to hurry up, get your kohlrabies up before they dry up and get tainted. These are doing now, so get paused. Oh, desperate times, we've got no power in the Limon Overlook here, because we've got no haulers. So I've upped the priority of the haulers here. I've downed the workplace to 4 here and over here just to get as many builders and stuff going as possible because, well, look, this bad water, it's a-coming and it's a-coming quick. And if anything's to come by, these poor beavers here who are just gone and runned and runned and runned. Well, this one poor beaver that's been left behind to push this whole industrial estate, leading people to be working at 26% efficiency, means that we'll probably have 0 metal blocks in here, as thought. So I have 0 expectations of this bad water getting blocked by this dam in this bad tide. Absolutely 0. But, now that we've paused all of the water pumpers, we hopefully have some beavers run out today. So, that's 5 jobs. But, we have big haulers here. So I'm going to send 10 beavers away back to the pit. Less hungry mouths to feed. But before I forget, again, I always love forgetting this. I'm going to pause any of these breeding pods that are over halfway. So I'm leaving with 3 on the go there. Just because if you have a look, we don't have that much in the way of food, you know. Not that much at all. So we didn't really want to be popping more sprogs. But we do want to be ready just in case. 10 beavers hour and all the babbies are out of the pit. Oh, and speaking of, obviously the pit's got a contaminated beaver. Get yourself out of the Limon Overlook, because the Limon Overlook has the decontamination baths. And there we go. We're back in the world. Oh, it's speed 3 now. That's a scary speed, that. Can I be having that? Are you still grafting? Looks like you are. 67. Oh, I use our DNR. We'd get that water up. Now, I had a thought. While we're overtopping the dam here, and it's going to take us a while to get it sorted, why don't I do something crazy near the beginning of an episode this time instead of at the end? Delete those 2. Pop some stairs on there and connect it all in. And I do believe, yep, they're already maximum priority. And we may as well fill this up with mangroves. Get it all in. What? Oh, this must have been a scary bad water at the time and I didn't get anybody on it. Or I just never marked it for cutting. One of the 2. One of the 2. You on range, aren't you? You can chop them doing? Why, I get them doing. So maximum priority builds in the pit. Doing the bottom. And the big old dam here, which they're making decent progress with. We'll leave them cracking on with that here. I don't see any downside to any of this.
Oh, I'm a bit worried, you know.
Ah, and drop me off immediately. I'm reducing the priority of the dam because I really need to make sure we get these up and running doing here. And I've just set up the automation on these so I don't end up getting blindsided when a tide changes. Last little bit of building that I can think of for the Limon Overlook here. We're going to do a little bit of prioritization. Get that up and running. I want to get all of these up and running here. And that'll give us a... Let's just say, I doubt we're going to be in a good situation considering I think we're pretty much done slurping up water. And we've got 318 for the next 22 days. And we've still got 20 vacancies. Knee builders, we need more jobs. We need more beavers rather, not more jobs. So let's get a bit of migration on the gun. I want to get 6 pitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of here. And that gives us the farmer workers. Happy days. Oh no, I was in the other one. We still didn't have any workers. You're going down to 5. 5 grafters in the hall I'd post. Please give me some bloody workers. Maximum priority. I need the bloody grafters in here. Are you seeing this monstrosity I'm asking you to build, man? Now we do at least have this little bit of workshop side storage here. Soybeans, fermented soybeans, canola seeds, and canola oil. Oh, we're still getting a bit of the deed grunt here that we can't use. We might have to use some of these irrigation barriers. Although they require treated planks, so not anytime soon. But anywho, before I forget, again, let us spend some science points on an advanced breeding pod station. One off the end there, one off the end there. And then if you remember from the last episode, I think it was the last episode anyway, this is the little advanced breeding pod corner here. So we should be able to go straight from, oh, treated planks. Oh, I never look. Right. Impromptu industrial estate building. I was lying through me very teeth earlier when I said we're done building our here, doing estates and stuff. It's industrial estate time. Or industrial estate extension time. 800 science, let's go! You know what, to be fair, that means we might be able to get the irrigation barriers on the Gananal, because I was waiting on, well, we didn't have treated planks and we still can't do anything with treated planks. We can't treat anything because we need bloody pines. Right. This is going to be Pine Island right here. I've just built a little new district management section here for a hauler's post and a little building hut so I can replace these 2 bad lads. Because these are taking up precious green ground on Pine Island of all places. Make sure we turn cutting off for the Pine Island. We didn't want to grow them and then cut them straight down because I've got a rogue tree chopper chopping the boot. Right, I think it's time for drastic measures to be taken. Begone, small gate. You're being severed because I see the dirty badwater coming for me. You can see it in the mini-map and it's scary. So we're going to have to just build this dam, sever the district, temporary pain for some permanent pleasure. And beavers, that is a maximum priority jobby. We need that done. Speaking of maximum priority jobbies, are you getting these in yet? Oh, not yet. Please, Beaver, tell me you're hammering and about to finish that and it's going to be in. And we've got at least one of them in and you're not going to have to send another brother. Oh, no. We've got loads of stuff. Do I have loads of workers, though? Oh, we just got, like, knee builders. And we've got a handful of builders, like. Solid 8 builders. Oh, I wouldn't mind 10 haulers, like. That is going to take our builders away. House with storage. I do want to keep slurping, I will say that. But maybe I can sacrifice 4 for builders, and then we're back to 8 builders, but 10 haulers. Tad more efficient, maybe. You know, Peace, why do we have ourselves a little building beaving schmeedy up bit? I don't think it'll take long now, we've got all of these builders. Not long at all. Basically, once you stop seeing the beavers coming down as reinforcement, you know it's time, and it's about to get built. So, let us assign some priorities. Give the highest variety to this damn face, and our here, I saw bloody recipe not selected. I'm going to lower the priority of building this big old industrial estate because we didn't quite need it. But I was having to think, we didn't need this nonsense. All of this can be deleted because that fermenter that we needed in for equilibrium's sake can fit right here like nobody's business. And I did just realise right now that these 3 engines have got no way of sending their power anywhere but the fermenter. And I just thought, update 6, these engines and other buildings that need and produce power, they can be powered from underneath now. Now I'm not entirely sure exactly where from underneath, so I'm going to blow all of this up, which is from the centre of one to the centre of the other, pop some power shafts underground, and then flatten it out again. That'll be a tidy little hidden connection there, apart from the platform you'll see. But anywho, let's recap what we're doing over here. We've got our big storage on the gun, we've upgraded water solution, our little industrial estate extension, and Pine Island that comes along with it. Now I think we're doing alright over here, but maybe we're not. How we're doing with food? Alright, what are we? Oh, we're scarily low on water. We do have grafters in here, didn't we? These are shifting some water about, maybe? Bring some water in, please. We desperately need it. And these have got loads. These have got too much. Too much water these have got. Let's just bring that down to 0 for now until we start overtopping. And hopefully we stop overtopping quite soon because, yeah, no, look at that bad water. It's basically here. It's basically here. Now, actually, this does present a nice little opportunity because I've wanted to see what the crack is and what I should set this contamination to because I've got it set to 5, which I think's where it's at default. But I can check and see when it starts getting a bit tingy, you know, when you're like, ooh, I wouldn't slurp on that. And I can just set it to whatever the contamination percentage is. I'll actually know what percentage I want to set it at instead of just guessing by how tingy it is. Do you mind hurrying up and not flooding anymore? Oh, I tried to gun for the whole whack there, but my asthmatic lungs would not allow it. They said, nah, MiGly, what on earth are you trying to do? You know what I think we should do? A little speedy up it. What I would like to know at this point in the episode, do you think I'm going to succeed in this? I mean, you may or may not have seen previous seasons and how legendary I am, but, you know, it can be done. I can pull it out the bag when needed, but I can also completely drop the bag and all, and let out all the marbles everywhere. Is that water getting tingy? It is, isn't it? There's definitely a bit of a tinge going on there. I was wondering why it stopped overspilling in there. Yeah, 2%. Well, I guess that's where I like it. 2%. I want to see that go from open to close. Open to close? Oh no, when it gets to 3% is when it'll close there again. Happy days, it's closed now. Does that mean it's out here for some reason? Well, no, because that's still going, because that's up at 50%. Ooh, you know what? If this is... Why are you open still? Because it's 2%. Oh, you must have got the downstream depth. Ooh, that's going to stop soon. Therefore, I need to create some downstream depth. Height 2. Height 2. And look, we are over the height here. So we could start using this little exit here. If the other one's at 2, I think this one should be at 1. Because, do you see how this water here is all clean and then this water is all nasty? When it's the other way around and we've got clean water pushing it out, this sluice here is going to be clean. But this sluice over here is still going to be dirty. And we didn't want to close it prematurely. We want to make sure we get all the bad water pushed out. So I'm happy enough with that. I'm not too sure with this. And now when it gets to 3, there we got auto closed. Even though the downstream depth's only 0.2. What did I do? The downstream depth. No. I've got 19 days. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Or I might just have to let some contaminated water out. Ooh, this is why. This might be why. I need to stop doing this because this is going to concentrate the bad water in the river, which we really don't want. So, why don't I just manually open this? Let it speed up for a little bit. Ooh, maybe not that much. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's it kicking off? Oh, new overtopping the top of the dam. Oh, look, we're just going to say that that's enough water. Speed 3, just let it happen. It's happening. Whatever's happening, it just needs to just happen. You see, I'm faced with the quandary of, like, I want to let some water in here to get the downstream depth as high as possible. You know, without flooding and overtopping in that. But that also means letting in bad water. However, but the longer I leave it, the higher that contamination percentage is going to be. Why don't I untick this box, because I have a feeling I know what the crack is, and then this should stop it from flooding. Hopefully. Maybe. Because what I feel is happening is it's going to be exacerbated as this dam gets built. Basically, there's a lot of head pressure on this sluice, because they've got a fair few blocks there. And the higher the water level goes, the more force the water has as it sluices through the sluice. So I think this feathering it on and off as the downstream depth gets to 0.75, it stops that big sluicing of water coming out and just flooding everything. So with downstream depth, am I happy with this? Do I let it go a little bit higher? Do I set this to 0.95? Go on, I'm doing it. It's up to 6% like, but I'm doing it. Oh, how we doing over here? Have we got the sluice in? Sluice? It sluices in! We just need wood. More wood. Are you going to build this bit of wood here, pal? Because I did click on it, but I did near check to see how many logs was in it. Well, that was a bloody waste of time there, wasn't it? They still need more logs. I just picked this up. Is that why? No. No, that's not why. It'll be because of this bad lad. Ooh, speaking of this bad lad, let's get paused. And that will allow these two to run at 100% efficiency. Actually, 50 horsepower. 50 horsepower. Let's take this down to 2 workers. And then we're going to have some bonus workers hauling things around and that. Oh, you can get paused now. You can get paused a long time ago, pal. Well, I dare say it's... Look at them, they're even starting to build this sluice. I was going to say, I dare say it's time to quickly rebuild this bad lad. I just popped a couple of side platforms down here at the resourceful settlement. I want to pop a little forester on here. Just like that. Because what that lets me do is use this 2-long platform that we unlocked for no reason a couple episodes ago. Plant a gatherer flag and a lumberjack flag on there, not taking up any green space. So ye be gone. Ye be gone. Because this field is no longer cassavas. Well, it was kohlrabies anyway, but it's blueberries now. How did these get on anyway? Oh, pause the farmers! I forgot to pause the farmers. Oh, they're hungry little beaver mouse that I could have sent back. Oh my. Bloody hungry beavers. Well, you can all be haulers. At least we're not wasting any jobs. We've still got one job in need. One hauler could be dealt with if we had them. Well, looks like we're doing our rebuilding the dam. We're getting up there. Like I say, we're safe because we can just push the water out the side. Oh, this whole canyon is going to be filled with badwater. I thought we're done with that. Why, MiGly, did you delete this in the last episode? Why? Why do you do it every time? Anyway, point getting upset at myself now, is there? I'm only going to do it again next time. Let's continue Lemon Overlook's crusade down the side of the map. I want to hear you. Speaking of, let me actually get all the levies in there. There we go. A couple of cheeky little side platforms. You gotta love it. Oh, I just saw that this wasn't paused. Let me pause when bad tide and pause when drought starts. Just in case I ever decide to unpause it again. Because look at that wasted water, man. Oh, the pines are coming in. Nah, I'll get a grafter in here. Kick him. Could we do it? Is it possible? Oh, look at this. It's lining up to be possible. Let's get the hood off. I'll leave the angle so you can see the beavers running up the road there. And we're going to enter into a speedy up bit until all the pines are planted or the dam's done. Whichever comes first. And I'm not even going to enjoy the Timberborn tunes, peeps. Oh my, I tell you, that was touch and go for a moment there. Keckham. Of course it was Keckham, you know what? At 41 years of age, Keckham, your thirsty face has earned itself the title of legend. Conveniently placed with some lag. Anywho, look at this, it's basically done. It's actually not as close to being done as I thought it was, but from that angle, I couldn't see there was 2 blocks here that were happening. But I actually loved... There's another speedy up, here we go. I actually loved the imagery of the 2 districts coming together, building the dams, you know, side by side, meeting not in the middle, but the middle of where the workplaces were. Maybe if we do another cross-district dam, we can do it, you know, from the start, both districts fully stocked, building it from both sides, hopefully to perfectly meet in the middle, because that would be great, like. But anywho, all about is just about to do a little bit of a hood off touch, but have we got any water? We don't have any water here. Little, why are you being greedy, little beavers? Why aren't you exporting some of your water? Alright. 10 peeps in the district crossing, and 10 peeps in this one, because we desperately need some water. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Everyone from Lemon Overlook, you get yourselves out of the pit, apart from the contaminated 2, you can stay here. Oh, contaminated 2. Where's the 3rd one? Hang on, there's none of them in here. Hang on, I've done it the wrong way around. I put all the beavers to the pit instead of the Lemon Overlook. But unfortunately, Yera, for ye, you're going to have to wait for this big old dam to get built before you can get transferred out of the Lemon Overlook district. But let us enjoy this tidy little angle here. The beavers coming together to finish the dam! Oh, it's been too long. Too long we've been waiting for this to be done. Oh, and it was the pit that lay the last hammer blew. But we now have connected districts, and you know what? 10 beavers working in there, let's go. 10 beavers working in here, let's go. Maximum priority. We desperately need a good old-fashioned bit of connectivity between these two districts. Not just for that, but also to get this dodgy little contaminated beaver away from Resourceful and out to the Lemon Overlook. Speaking of Lemon Overlook, the beavers over here should have got some... Oh, it's a bit dirty, that one, ain't it? Whoa! I didn't tick the box, did I? I didn't retick the box. I didn't retick the effing box! No! Well... If only someone hadn't have replaced all of the bridges over the river with stairs into the river. Oh, we are in a place now, like, right. Delete the stairs and replace them with platforms. And I'm sorry, Back Scratcher, you only have half an episode, but you will return. Alright, beavers, please get this built before too many of you get sick and we didn't have any builders. I'm just going to be constantly sending beavers out to the Lemon Overlook, aren't I, in this bloody episode? I don't know how the Resourceful settlement got it all upset. Well, how did he... Oh, you need to be paused now, pal. You know, actually, how are we doing? Am I here? 0 water. Big surprise. Let's just send all the beavers from Resourceful out to the Lemon... No. How are you stuck? You're gonna die, though, don't know. Why can't you just gandoon? Oh, you can't because of these, can't you? You can't get either side of these. You may just have to stay there, mate. Might just have to be the way it be. Nah, I'm only kidding with yous. I'm only kidding with yous. We're gonna put a bloody bonus ladder in here for the beaver, man. Surely be able to climb out of there like nobody's business. Hopefully before they get contaminated and shipped off to the Lemon Overlook. But the big dam's in, look! The beavers are using it. And these beavers here are just dreaming of some lovely H2O. Look at them cross the bridge, going down the stairs. I love it, I absolutely love it. How we doing over here? I didn't want to lose too much time like I did earlier. You haven't even got it built. How have you not got it built? There's no builders, are there? Because I moved everyone away. Alright, what's the priorities over here? Maximum priorities over here. Damn it. It's annoying because they won't build any of that until they've run out of resources to build these. And it doesn't take that many resources to build these, so I need to bring the priority down on all of that just so they can go build this, which takes 0 resources. And then honestly, I'll probably just leave the priority as it is because the rest of it is reasonable. Although I may up the priority of this little extension here because I have a feeling we may well be in need of some more of these decontamination pods very shortly. Actually, I'm getting it all done. No, I can't maximum priority it because then the other thing won't get built. Speed forward till this lumberjack flag's in. Let's go. Thank you, beaver. Now I can get to prioritising the rest of the stuff as it should be. Oh, at least nobody's working in there because I haven't maximum prioritised them yet. But these ones are. Why did I never pause these? I'm a special little beaver at times, like. High priority on the old water pumpers and storage. Very high priority on the old extension to the industrial estate here. We'll get one of these high priority. Why not? Why not? Get it in. Oh, looks like we're making a bit of progress getting this in and all. And I haven't even prioritised any of this. High priority because I want the pines. I cheated earlier. I didn't even put that in, so he hasn't actually planted all the pines. You can't get paused for now, though. Now, it could come in useful. One of these deep bad water pumps. I have went away from the idea of bad water pumps and filtering and all of that stuff here. I'm just going to make sure the water on the reservoir side just stays clean forever. You know? Should be simple enough. And then we'll never have a dirty river. Easy! Ooh, look at this! Yeah, buddy! It's in! Well, not fully, not fully. Oh, it's not going to be if I didn't send the beavers back. 30 beavers, you're coming back here. And hopefully that's enough to get some builders. Aye, cheers. And I'll just keep periodically clicking on the district centre here in the pit. Check for contaminated beavers. And if there's any, send them out to the Lemon Overlook so they can bathe away and become nice and fresh and clean, eh, beaver? Ooh, dynamite! Now if we follow this dynamite trail up to these stairs here, that leads me very nicely on to part 2 of the industrial estate build. First we're going to install the underground electrics here, which is just a couple of upward power shafts and then some straight power shafts underneath, covered by some platforms. And that should allow us to get our engines in and connected to each other. If I interpreted the patch notes correctly. Big if. Now I don't think I spoke much about the industrial estate and my intentions for it in the last episode, but the industrial estate is likely going to be its own district that just sends materials out everywhere. The backup plan, it ends up being the industrial powerhouse for the pit. And there we have it, the big beastly industrial estate there. It's going to consume pretty much all the wood that we've got down here in the pit, so we'll best be chopping it like nobody wouldn't it. How are we doing? We're still pushing out the side of the map here, the water. Why not? Oh, untick the downstream depth box. I didn't want to be built. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, why? Where's the water going? That's closed. That should be closed. Why are we way below this level here? Oh, because the dam's in. That's why. Because we're not being resupplied down here. This is evaporating, this bad water. There's still plenty of it, as you can see if I dip underneath. But yeah, this is evaporating now. That's why it's canning down. Oh, that is grand. That is grand. Almost as grand as these peeps over here having food and loads of water. Where is it? Where's the water? There it is. Lovely blue water. That means I can just start unpausing all of these because they all need to be unpaused because we've got a lot of vacancies knocking about here. And we're getting the smelter on the gun. I'm doing it, which means we're upping this to 4, which means probably... Oh, we got builders! I was going to say probably no bloody builders, but yeah, we're doing alright. Let's have a quick check up on our Limon Overlook district. Everyone's waking up. Have you just got water by any chance? I see a lot of thirsty beavers. Only 5 water. But we've got the big district crossing on the gun. Actually, how we're doing with water down here. Okay, but not great, like. I love how the pit is going to be supplying water to everyone else during the bad tide. But during the temperate season, everyone else is going to have to be supplying water to the pit because it's in the middle. All of this canyon's worth of bad water needs to be pushed out the side there before it can be let out into the pit here. In this bit here, we actually are doing alright. We're only just below a block there, and that's with leaving that on for a couple of days, accidentally. You know what this could let us do? Potentially. It's a bit dangerous, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to delete these 2 and dynamite all of this here. Get it all blown up. I am going to dynamite this block, but I don't want to do it yet because it's on the side of the water source, and it'll push bad water out into a little pretty source here, which isn't contaminated. Forester, you can officially be paused because you've got all the pines in. Because I foresee no problems whatsoever, I'm going to delete you. That's right, if you thought I'd forgot the Tapper's Shack, you were wrong. There it is. Unlock it for 500 Science points. We're just never going to have an issue with these pines. It's always going to be water here. Always. Now, do we have the resources to do that? Yeah, we should. We should. You know what? How are we doing? 6 planks, yes. I was going to say we probably want to switch this bad lad back on. Any builders still? Happy days. I should probably bring the priority down on some of these builders' huts here. Let's make sure we have, say, 10 haulers on the ground. Making sure the engines stay fired up and that. Now today in range. What? What about the trees? Hang on. Yep, that's usually the case, innit? Big player error. Cut all of these trees, beavers. I'll even build you some stairs to accommodate that. And get yourself over there and chop that pine. Tell you what, this big old dam's doing the work, innit? Look at it, just absolutely saying, nah! Gone to the side, mate. Get pushed out the side of the map. Ooh, this is pretty much in. Are we getting any metal blocks in here since I unpaused this bad lad? Oh, it's smelting away there. You see it chooching before they got thirsty. But thankfully there's actually some water. Why are you going all the way over here, Pale? Yetu! Why are you going all the way over here? Oh, for some food. For some food. Fair dinkum. Is it not bloody fermented soybeans not going to boot? Well, while we're waiting for old mate, what do you think of me tidy little pathway? Guns up there, we got some stairs. Schnecks it all the way up there, connecting the knee bother. And there's a sneaky left where that power shaft is. That brings you up and into where all the engines are. It's a lovely little setup, like. At least I think so. Very industrial, wouldn't you say? And I hope this works, like, with the power delivery underneath. I really like that. You'll be able to watch it spinning in underground. Underground power lines. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Ah, yes. It's so good. I loves it. Oh, and we're getting the pines in and all. Couple of cogs in there. We'll be tapping those shacks in daytime. Oh, look, we've got our deep bad water pump up and running. And I will get them just a wee tank here. Tell them to chuck the bad water in and supply the goods to other warehouses. AKA, ye old hidden tank. Here. You know what I've literally just realised right now? I'm needing to save all the water I can. And I've been having both of these running. Both of them. Oh, you can do advanced. Oh my. Okay, let's go. How does that look? Let me know if that looks alright. It looks alright to me, but I remember a comment last time when I was doing the floodgates that was quite clever, and I was like, you know what, I didn't think of that. That is a better way of doing it. But it should pause whenever it gets to 0.75, and it should unpause whenever it gets to below half a block. rather than just spewing water out for no reason. Because there's no reason for it. The lemon trees different need all the water to the brim. All the time. Look at all these contaminated beavers in Lemon Overlook, man. They're a scourge on the bloody district, but do they have any ones with the tools to help them? Stranded beaver! What? What? So, pal, what led you here? You want to be under the bed, you say, aye? Fair enough. Well, I need to check in with someone that's got now to day in range. You just kip away there, pal. Kip away the last of your days. Oh, yes, it's Yawa here. That means we can extend the path. And this is the final number. Oh, we can actually build over here now. Which means builders should be getting over here because, you know, fairly important in the whatnots and the likes. How much wood do we have stored up over here? 69 wood. It's alright, but it's not great, like. It's not great. It's alright, but not great. We've got 10 grafters kicking about. That is fantabby-tazzy. Maximum priority. We need a lot of beavers in the pit, like, for all of these 10 jobs and district crossings. Particularly when I want to get this one up and running. Hey, there we go. Trees chopped. Get in there, pal. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having some beavers knocking the boot here. I'll put 4 in for now. Just to keep, you know, the trade gunning. And I'm going to reset everybody's little district to default. Everyone's getting everything. You know what I'm looking? We've only got 5 contaminated beavers. I didn't really think I'm going to bother with these here. I think I'll pause them for now. They've only got planks in them anyway. The main thing we want to get up and running is the wood workshop, so we'll concentrate on that. Ooh, I tell you what, we are running low on water, like. Resourceful has 23 water. Lemon Overlook, 41 water. In the pit, 931. That's right. We've just dipped below 1,000 water in the pit. But we are smelting some metal blocks there, which is canny. Means we might be able to get this loose in our here. No, of course not. Why would we? Let's maximum prioritise that so it maybe happens. You know what? I just had an idea. We're waiting for gears, right? What I might do, quickly delete these 2 here. We will get some gears back. Hopefully that's enough to get at least one of those back up and running. And in the meantime, we're going to install Lemon Overlook's very own cogger. And you know what? Let's have ourselves a little speedy up bit while the beavers are building this bit industrial estate. Slash until the tide turns, whichever comes first. Oh, morning beavers! We've survived another cycle! Look at the beavers flying down the stairs. Every last one of them as hungry as can be. Now, beavers. We do not start slurping up this water down here in the pit. Because if we do that, we have any clean water left down here and we'll all get contaminated and die. So instead of that, why don't we plant some grapes? All the way up this side here. With help from a handy dandy mod. Look at that! And you know what, while we're here replacing things, I think we're going to do a nice little row of grapes there. So when you're heading down here, you've got grapes either side of you. Can't wait to see those bad lads in. Actually, you know what? No, right. We've got serious things we need to do now. Beavers, all of these should be unpaused. You need to be all unpaused, including the farmers. And ideally, this forester will be built now by new. Now, different Efret Lemon Overlook Canyoneers. There's plenty of water. Get yourselves round the corner here and slurp all of this fresh good water straight out of this big river here. Get it all in. So we've got the resourceful settlement, slurping up water. We've got the pit. No water whatsoever. Look, 2 water for the whole pit. I might migrate some beavers over. 20 over to resourceful and 5 over to Lemon Overlook there. We've still got a couple of builders, but we're going to be skeleton crewing it down here, as you can see. Need bonus industrial lumber mill stuff. I wouldn't mind it if we got this in, like. We are literally just waiting on gears. Come on, Rana, get it all in. Oh, look. The tides have changed. That means I can go ahead and be like, TNT? Why aren't these in yet? We're the only district that's making TNT, and I saw beavers with TNT coming out of here. Do I have any storage for it? Of course I don't have any storage for it. Why would I have any storage for it? TNT, and that'll hopefully help mean that we actually get the TNT in the ground there rather than shipped off elsewhere. You still got down to DM range. No one's built your stairs yet. You know what then? You know what? I'm done with yous. I've had enough of your shite. Get your horses back out of the dam. So I can plop the last layer of the dam on the top here. I mean, not quite. We've still got to get where the stairs are, but we'll leave them on there for now. And you know what? Let's leave a little treat for the beavers as they're building across the top. They can stumble across big old piles of rubble on the side here and pick them up. So how are we doing here? We've got enough Oh, look at that. We've got one builder beaver. That means we are just maxed out on these jobs. Like, that's with those 20 beaver builders cracking along as well. Knee bonus builders, knee haulers, nout. We do have 10 beavers in here, though. I might be able to bring this down to, like, 5. Maybe 5 over here as well. Maybe we bring the workplace priority down on this redundant district crossing here on both sides. Tell you what, the Limon overlooks DNR like. Oh, that's right, they've got water. Slurp it up, slurp it up. So this water slurp here is the test of the Limon Overlook self-sufficiency. Are they slurping up enough water during the temperate season to survive whatever comes next? That's enough watching these slurp, as lovely as it is. We are maybe getting some water. 13, 27, 30, 13. It went down to 12 for a second, but it's going up, it's going up. We've got some thirsty beavers running over to the Owl District crossing to hopefully grab some water. Is that where it's gone? Aye, thankfully. The pitters are getting a bit of water in them. And honestly, there's not much left. Got this bad water. Oh, not even grafting. Not even grafting. How's the contamination? 61%. That's probably as high as it got, to be honest with you. How are we pushing the water, though? Ooh, alright, but not excellent, like. Let's get these up to 195. I do purposely have them come down to 0 to let the pools drain of the bad water a lot quicker. But now that the pools are drained, I think it might be time for a speedy up bit until we get a tide change warning. That's right, I'm going all the way to a tide change warning. I believe in the self-sufficiency of the Limon Overlook and the resourceful settlement. And the ability of the trading post to keep the pit alive. Oh, I hear a ting, I hear a ting! Get the put... Not again! Not again! I'm not ready! Not again. Back to back bad tides. At least no one's dying of starvation or thirst, like. We're doing alright on that touch. Just a couple of old ages. You cork it in your sleep, mate. Oh, Vonjai. That is the way I want to go, like. Cork it in your sleep at the edge of, well, 57's a bit young for humans, but hey, 57, why not? But I still a canny old age for a beaver, eh? The water situation is dire. 59 in the Limon Overlook. The pit only has 22, and that's all imported water. And then resourceful sitting here with 75, what I'm not going to boot. This is paused, it's been paused. How long you been paused for? Why are you bloody paused? No, we have access to this level, don't we, via this bit here, right? Water time. 3 more water pumps. Get those going. With a quickness, resourceful beavers. Let me path that up for you. Where we gone? Now, beavers. I need you to slave up all the water you can. And I'm supposed to be picking up all the scrap. What a different episode this is to the last one, innit? I had all the grand plans, kicking the boot, knocking the boot happening. You know what? I think we need to just open this up. Let the contamination through. It's at 50%, but we need something in this reservoir. We need at least 2.8 days of something. Speaking of, are we up the top here yet? We're not overtopping. We're close to overtopping, though. I'm thinking about switching on this water pumper here, because we are getting just enough. Oh no, it's a bad tide. Oh yes, these are in. Okay, detonate. Go, go, go. Boom, boom, boom. Stop. No, I didn't mean to. No, what a buffoon. I even spoke about it. Oh, what a guy. Alright, beavers. Unnecessary levy. Please build that. And then, double floodgate there, please, beavers. With an absolute quickness, you've got 2.7 days to put that in. I'm even going to reduce the priority of all of this here, just to make sure you get it in. Even this... No, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we need to keep this water... Nah, there's so much of it left to build, though. Yeah, even this water pump, it's not happening. Now, I'm going to delete this decontamination pod construction here, because it's got 20 logs tied up in it, and I'd rather those 20 logs, 20 planks rather, go into here and get this built within the next 2.6 bloody days. Oh, look at the water coming out! It's like the last episode, but good this time. Oh, look at that! Wait! I guess that's that head I was on about earlier. It should be gone and doing if I speed it up. There you go. The head is calm and doing. Because when I went up the top there, I noticed that the water level on this side had came down quite a few blocks. But look, we're getting some clean water in here. That's going to help push out all the shitey bad water. Get it out the map. And hopefully get some half decent water gun doing here. For these bloody little pitters with the 50 water. Oh, we're finally flowing over here. Now, one little saving grace of me leaving this bad lad running all the time is it didn't get much of a chance to get all the way down and out. So it's not going to take too long to fill back up, overtop this 0.95, make its way down here, overtop this 2.95 and make its way into the pit, which has just run out of water. What timing! Because these are all going to start dying out rather quickly in the next... Oh, the soybeans. Oh, the soybeans! The soybeans didn't mess about, did they? They dry out like nobody's business. You get a couple of days with them soybeans. What? 40 minutes? 40 minutes to pick them up, if you're lucky. Well, there should be some water coming soon. Maybe not quick enough. Not in the next 0.1 days. Even if I opened the floodgates, they wouldn't really get there quick enough. You know what? I'm just sitting here admiring this lovely dam. And that lovely clear water you can see at the top right coming in. And I noticed, because I had the hood on, this nonsense in me face that I can delete. No, I can get rid of it. And while I was admiring the dam, I had a tidy little idea. It is a tidy little idea, like, not gonna lie. It's canny tidy if I say so myself. Oh, tidy. It involves a more efficient way of getting to here, because this is just a mild 162 away from the district centre. Thanks to the big bridge it has to take. Oh, this is looking awesome up here now, isn't it? Oh, it's great. I love a bit of Lemon Canyon, like. But anywho, there's this one spot here that's one wide and would fit ladders bloody perfectly. Get a ladder stack up there, beavers, and get amongst it with a relative quickness. Not too serious, you know, but get amongst it. Oh, look at this water. Come on, clean water, get out into the big canyon. Oh, I love this canyon reservoir, especially when I've got the big dam up. It is big and it's damming. Clearly, the resourceful settlement is basically Leviaville, and you need maximum priority for anything to get done. Including bonus water pumps, look at that. Note. Oh, you got any wood, that's why. And you've got any wood, but you wouldn't. And that'll be why you couldn't build these, because you had any wooden planks and stuff. These aren't always import for wood, so you just need to sort it out as far as I'm concerned. Get importing some wood. And you know what? I'm quite proud of that last cycle. We were on the brink of destruction. And look, we may still be on the brink of destruction, didn't get us wrong. But we're still alive and kicking. Our district over here is getting pretty darn self-sufficient, especially with all of these water pumpers here. But was it enough to allow us to survive indefinitely on this hostile and hospitable map? The Lemon Canyon. You're going to have to find out in the next episode, as well as how long this bad tight's going to be. And nah, I'm a reet one. I am. And I'll see you in the next one. Doodles.